Hi guys, nice to be back again. Little update on the next Quasimodo game I'm writing. This is Halloween Horror, and I'm hoping for this to be out in October this year, this Halloween. Bit of a tight schedule, 5 months, so I'm not giving myself much time to do this, but I've got obviously a lot of routines previously written from other games now, so I'm hoping just to put these in and hopefully get a little platform game out for Halloween. It's not going to be a big game, I would imagine. It's going to be only a few screens, 10, 12 maybe at the maximum, I would think. It's yeah, so it's just a standard platform game pretty much with a Halloween theme. I don't know how many Halloween themed games we've got besides the usual Cauldron and what have you from years ago, but I don't think there's been any new ones for a while. I can't remember. Well, I can't remember off the top of my head. There might have been, but yeah. So this is Halloween Horror. I would imagine there'll be a load of animated sprites on this title screen. Some maybe chasing Quasimodo around at the bottom, with a spooky theme tune and all that lot to get you in the mood. Yeah, it's like I said, this is very, very preliminary. There's nothing really working yet in this game. So it's just me setting up the screen, decoding the first screen from the level map that Quasimodo starts on. So expect all sorts of Halloween related enemies like skeletons and ghosts and bats and all those things that you probably would find in a little Halloween game, I would think. I don't know if we just start this off, but yeah, so this is just the first screen that you start on, and this is just like testing the map decode routine basically. A little skeleton sprite over there on the right on the platform. These will emerge from these gravestones. So what will happen is every so often an enemy will appear from these gravestones randomly. It might not be a skeleton, it could be something else. There could be, like I say, there could be bats on screen. There'll be ghosts chasing Quasimodo around. Now the idea is to find a load of pumpkins, and these pumpkins are not just your average pumpkins. These are special pumpkins which then will destroy a big end of level boss. So you can start here and you can venture off to the right or to the left as well, looking for these pumpkins. So destroying these enemies will yield some sort of goodie, which might be a pumpkin, it might be something else, it might be nothing at all. you just got to keep hunting around, finding enough of them, then to defeat the big end of level boss, or the end of game boss, I would imagine. Because I think this theme with this like graveyard theme is probably going to be across 7 screens or so, and then there'll be another theme, I'm thinking, which might be like underground, lava caverns and stuff like that. Maybe something like a hellish type theme to it, and then there'll be a very final screen with the big end of level boss which you've got to defeat, end of game boss. So like I say, it's not a big game. It's not going to be that like Christmas Capers, I would imagine, size. I don't think it'll be as big as that, but you never know. It just depends how much I get done now within the next few months. I'm giving myself a tight deadline of like 5 months to get this done. You've got these little nasty little things which will spit things out here. There'll be lava pits as well, which will be spitting out balls of fire, and things might fly out of there and try to grab you and all sorts of things. So there's a few ideas for it, and you can jump around, and then if you come out of this screen, and all the platforms will marry up on the other screen, so you can walk from one and there'll be a platform waiting for you on the other side. So it's all. I mean, it could scroll, but I've decided not to scroll it. I'm just going to keep it like this. So, but all will become clear in the next few weeks and what have you. I just put out more previews over the next few weeks. So it's an ECM game, as you can probably tell from this. So it's not like Christmas Caper. Most of the enemies will be just single high-risk sprites, and I might avoid multiplexing on this Quasimodo will be able to throw things in this game, so he might be throwing garlic at the enemies or something, or he could have a sword or something, and he'll attack people because you got these skeletons with swords, and they'll try to stab Quasimodo. And maybe that he has a magic wand or something like that. So there's also sorts of little things, or water bombs, which is like holy water, which will defeat things. So expect all Halloween related stuff going on. Like I say, very early days, but this is what I'm now going to be working on now for the next few months. So other stuff is part for the moment. Space Invaders side project, which was just a side project, that's part. Cyberdroid is part, and this is going to take obviously all priority just to get this done. I really want this one done now. I want another Quasimodo game out of the way. I know I was planning on doing a shoot 'em up. That is still back burner sort of thing. It's around, it's mulling around in the background, but this is the focus now for the next few months. So hopefully this will be a platform game which we'll all like for Halloween. I think we need another Halloween game really. I think Cold One 2. What else has been around? I don't think there's been many, has there, really, Halloween type games. I might be wrong. You might say something in the comments. There's been loads, but I can't think of any off the top of my head which have been around. Christmas games, yeah, there's been plenty, but Halloween games, I'm not sure. There's the odd one or two maybe for these demo comps that somebody does, but I can't think of many. But yeah, so it's sort of like a Ghost and Goblins type theme. This initial level with the trees and the fence and stuff like that. But what it is really, I based it more on my work for Awesome Slam Siblings Infinite. There's the Ghost and Goblins level on that, which I've worked on. I did the graphics for some of the background graphics for that game. So yeah, I've pretty much like restyled and used those graphics in a few of them in here. I just changed a few slightly, so it's not exactly the same. But yeah, so I would imagine the score panel will be at the top of the screen for it. But yeah, early days, and yeah, I would imagine I'll be putting out updates probably from now on over the next few weeks, so you can see a bit more progress on this. But yeah, like I say, no animation on Quasimodo yet. He's not moving around. All the routines to going in the next few weeks. So, and then enemies. Yeah, like I say, I'm trying to do this without multiplexing, so it'll be just some clever control of sprites, how many are on screen, and yeah, some clever logic around that lot. But we'll see how it goes anyway. So check in for more updates coming soon. So Preview 2 will be along, I would imagine, in a week or two, I would think. I'll probably try to get as much in as I can in the next week or two now, and then update you with the next one. So yeah, but I'm happy with the style of it, the look of it. Like I say, I've still got to do the cavern stuff, but I think I've already done part of the cavern stuff work previously for another game, which I'm going to reuse. So and the caverns look nice, so that's another bonus. And there were all sorts of other little extra features going into this, which I'm obviously not going into down details wise, but yeah. So yeah, early days on this one, and I'll see you in Preview 2 probably in a matter of weeks, I would imagine. So whatever you're doing, take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.